Metra publicly earlier in the year came out with what we call a doomsday scenario. Metra and the transit agencies in the Chicagoland area had proposed what would probably be 40% service cuts. That would mean less weekday service. It would mean drastically reduced early morning service, late evening service, less express service, which really would have made commutes longer. My name is Bob Guy. I am the State Legislative Director for Smart Transportation Division. I've held this role since 2009. Hired out with the Southern Pacific Railroad in 1994, so over 30 years experience, and like I said, State Legislative Director since 2009.
So the bill is going to provide robust funding to continue operations as they currently exist. It will offer improvements as far as potential expansion, more money to improve facilities and equipment, and finally it provides some security and stability, and it's a long-term solution to the problem with funding transit in Illinois. My name is Rob Shanahan. I'm an international representative in the Railroad Mechanical and Engineering Department. I am a member of Local 256 out of Chicago, Illinois. This would impact Smart Railroad Mechanical and Engineering employees, Smart TD members, as well as Local 73 members at the CTA.
We consider ourselves to be the face of Metra. We interact with the passengers more than any other craft. So when you're talking about reducing 300 onboard personnel, that would have been mostly our members. It would have been devastating. When the Labor Alliance for Public Transportation was formed, I remember Illinois AFL-CIO President Tim Dre. He was so impressed and really didn't realize just the vast amount of different crafts, different work that union members did for the transit system as a whole. So everyone brought their own perspective, their experience, the stories from the membership. We stayed strong, we stayed together. If we would have cracked it all, we probably couldn't have got this over the finish line. We respected the other unions' positions, their jobs that their members performed, and we really did work as one. Labor is going to have a position on the transition team. The legislation calls for there to be a transition team put together to move from the RTA system that we're working under now in the service boards to the new NITA board, Northern Illinois Transit Administration or Authority. Labor is going to be part of that along the way. We're going to be, as we were as the legislation moved through the General Assembly, our voices will be heard to protect not only our members currently, but hopefully our future members as we look to expand transit and have a transit system worthy of 10, 15, 20 years down the line.